The final reckoning. As the thick, heavy cover descended over my face, blotting out the harsh glare of the overhead lights, a wave of pure, unadulterated panic surged through me. The darkness was oppressive, suffocating, and I found myself gasping for air, my heart thundering in my ears as the reality of my situation fully dawned on me. I was strapped to the electric chair, facing the ultimate judgment for the unspeakable crimes I had committed. And now, as the executioner made the final preparations, I was consumed by a terror so profound, so visceral, that I couldn't hold back the torrent of tears that streamed down my cheeks. The irony of it all was not lost on me, that after years of inflicting suffering, of robbing countless innocent lives of their chance at redemption, I now found myself pleading for the mercy I had so callously denied others. But as the current began to build, the electricity crackling in the air, I knew that my desperate, anguished sobs would fall on deaf ears. And then, as the first jolts of power coursed through my body, something strange happened. Amidst the searing agony and the overwhelming urge to scream, I became acutely aware of a peculiar sensation: the dryness of my hair, the distinct lack of any moisture on my scalp. It was a curious, almost absurd observation to make in the midst of such torment, but the more I focused on it, the more unsettling the implications became. After all, was it not customary for the condemned to have their heads shaved prior to execution to ensure a more efficient, controlled current? Yet as I grappled with this unsettling realization, the truth began to dawn on me, a horrifying revelation that sent a fresh wave of terror coursing through my veins. This was no electric chair, no final judgment for my crimes. No, this was something far, far worse. A twisted, malevolent ruse, a cruel deception designed to torment me in the most unimaginable way. With a surge of adrenaline, I strained against the restraints, desperate to tear the cover from my face, to expose the reality that lurked beneath the veil of darkness. And as the fabric finally peeled away, I was met with a sight that would be seared into my memory for eternity. I was not in a prison, nor was I strapped to an executioner's chair. Instead, I found myself in a dimly lit, cavernous space, the walls adorned with intricate arcane symbols that sent a chill down my spine. And standing before me, their features obscured by shadow, were a group of hooded figures, their intent gaze fixed upon me with an unsettling, unwavering intensity. In that moment, I knew with a sickening certainty that I had not been brought here to face the ultimate punishment, but rather to be subjected to a fate far, far worse. For these were not mere mortals, but something else entirely: practitioners of the dark arts, wielders of power that transcended the boundaries of the natural world. And as the first incantation fell from their lips, the air crackling with an unearthly energy, I knew that my desperate pleas for mercy would fall on deaf ears. For I was not condemned to die, but to endure a living hell, a torment that would make the horrors I had inflicted upon others pale in comparison. The last thing I remember before the world faded to black was the sound of their laughter, a chilling, dissonant chorus that echoed through the cavernous chamber, a mocking celebration of the unspeakable fate that now awaited me.